Woo! It's hot, guys. Bloody hell. Don't know how long this video is going to go on for tonight because I am sweating like the Glazers bank manager when Rangnick announced we need 10 new players. So I'm pretty hot, guys. I don't know about you. It's looking ridiculously hot in this room right now, folks. I think it must be about 40 degrees. How are we all doing, peeps? It's time for the late night news. How are we all going? Hey, Kate Cadet, what's going on? It's Piggy time. United Forever, how you doing there? Days Gone too, welcome in. TC Boy, Master Yoda, Defender of the Bridge, Red Mac, Lamonge, Enigma 47, Johan Van Angeren, Ashboy 40, what's good? James Johnston, hello. Marty McFly, Marco, Lamonge, Sphinxu, Simon Almeida, Eyeball Paul sizzling away. Malps, what's good? Rushmano bringing that fire. How you doing, Rushy? Marco and Sativa Breeder and Must Play, Duncan Benito, Big Red, and everybody. Thank you so much for getting in for the show tonight. Do us a big favour at the start of this show. Twat the like button, give it a big thumbs up, share it around if you want us one on social media. It's always much appreciated. Give it a little cheeky retweet or something. I've pinned it to the top of the live chat. And get yourself in there raw, my friends, in the live chat. Say hello. Don't be shy. Get your thoughts and opinions in throughout in regards to anything we're discussing. Hey there, Alex. How you doing? Welcome in, mate. Cheers to you as well, bud. And C Talentless. Susan Lively Sue. Hope you're doing well this evening as well. YouTube Jamaican. Welcome in. Joe Snow says, sweating like a PIG. Yes, mate, I think so. Yeah, I do, actually. The Cake, Glenn Armstrong, Lewis Sturridge, United Forever, Division Aurora, Jax One, and Robin. Thank you all for being here for tonight's news. We're going to get into the Man United latest transfer goings on and just developments of the football club, which are not that grandioso tonight, because let's face it, Man United have been completely awful in this transfer window signing players. So let's get in with it, though. So just some more information on Barcelona and their situation. Obviously, where it's sort of going to be a knock-on effect, isn't it? Whatever Barcelona decide to do or whatever they could do in regards to registering in players and this kind of thing, it would have perhaps an implication on De Jong and what goes on in regards to us signing Frankie De Jong. So, but apparently, you know, they have been able to register players. So Simon Stone from the BBC reporting that Barca have registered Kessie, Lewandowski, Rafinha, and Andreas Christensen for tomorrow's La Liga opening with Rayo Vallecano. What a bunch of wankers! I was really hoping that they wouldn't be able to register any players, but they've exercised all these economic levers and they sold another bloody part of their club away to another company, and they've completely mortgaged themselves into a really bad situation. I think in the short term, yes, they can sign lots of new players, I suppose, but long term, they're definitely going to hurt themselves. So fuck Barcelona. They make their own bed, they'll lie in it. One day they'll feel the ramifications of all this restructuring and gash mess that they've got themselves into. But they are able to register these players, reported by Simon Stone this evening at 9:18. So there you go, folks. They've been able to do it. Don't know how. There's restructuring going on. There are beliefs as well that they're still trying to offload players, such as Memphis Depay. Apparently, Memphis Depay's agents have made contact with Man United this evening as well. However, he is expected to join Juventus, but he is still on the list of people being offered to Manchester United as a potential forward. Same goes for Alvaro Morata as well. Like a few different random players at the moment being offered to Manchester United. Apparently, he's one of them, and that's from Barcelona. So there you go. Barcelona looking to get rid of players. They're still registering players. Marcel van der Kraan reports that Man United will make an attempt to get Frankie de Jong within the next day or 7 days. Let's have a look at this. So Man United will make an attempt to get Frankie de Jong in within now and 7 days. He is still United's number one priority signing. So Marcel van der Kraan via the Telegraph, that's what he's reporting, that Man United are still trying to get this Frankie de Jong deal done within the next week. So look, we're expecting there'll be a decision made very, very soon from Barca and Frankie de Jong, obviously. The decision will be either Frankie's just going to completely stick to his guns and stay at Barca, getting the money every single week, even if they hate him, and he's hopefully going to ride out this storm. That's what he's thinking in his mind. Or yeah, Barcelona will decide that they're going to settle up what they owe him and pay him what he's actually due. And then once that's all done and dusted, then I guess he can think about where he's going to go next and what club he's going to go to. But Barcelona certainly still have to settle up what they owe or come to some sort of an agreement for paying it down the line, installments. I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me with Barcelona if they try to offer him £1.50 a week for the next fucking 700 years. But Barcelona certainly don't want to give him that full whack of money right now. The thing is, it could be a power move, of course, to get Manchester United to try and give him more money, which does maybe make a bit of sense, because that's why they're taking so long in regards to this, and also the fact that Chelsea are now being discussed as a possible team that might be prepared to help with these deferred wages means that maybe they're just holding out for a little bit more money in regards to Man United. But there you go. He's been speaking. We're expecting there's still going to be a go for Frankie de Jong, guys. I'm always laughing as I'm talking about this transfer now, because it is an absolute ordeal. It's a shambles. It's a complete bloody saga and a palaver. But United are still waiting for Frankie de Jong. This is via Fabrizio Romano as well. We're waiting, guys. So where's this? Oh, no, sorry. This is agents of Frankie de Jong and Braithwaite have left Barcelona and they've left the city without meeting the leaders of Barca. The club upset and wanted a summit. Agents angry at what they see as interference have declined. So I don't know if that's a legit report, but there is a report this evening from Relevo, a legit source, that says that Frankie de Jong and Braithwaite have left Barca. They have left the city without meeting the leaders, the agents of those players, I should say. So there's supposed to be crunch talks today, but perhaps they didn't materialise because, well, Barca are a bunch of shithouses, probably giving them the old wild goose chase, rescheduling things on them, and they've just given up in the end. So, but we are understood to be wanting to make an attempt very soon. Xavi, we've got new comments from Xavi this evening as well. He was talking about the Frankie de Jong situation, and he said, I consider Frankie important for me. He's in the squad, and that's it. Until August 31st, we'll see, because the market is still open. We don't know what's going to happen with many players until the end of the window. So it sounds to me like, they're pretty resigned to the fact that they're going to be moving Frankie de Jong on, or at least that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to push him out the door. They want him to go to a different football club. It's just that they're going to go about it in as slow a way as possible in order to get the most money possible, so that the deferred wages they have to pay Frankie is not such a hit to them. Because, yeah, they do want 80 million euros for this de Jong deal, but 17 million pounds of that, so 20 million euros getting sucked up straight away in having to settle up with Frankie. So if they can get an extra 5 million euros out of United, they'll probably take all summer long in order to do so. So Frankie de Jong is very important to Xavi, apparently, even though he's like his third choice centre back now. So yeah, it's clear what's going on. He's not wanted at Barca. He's out the door. He might well be in the squad, but is he actually going to be playing regularly? Is he going to have a big role in Barcelona's team? I don't think so, because they want him gone. They want to get his wages off the books, etc. And also, Fabrizio says that United are still waiting for Frankie de Jong, or waiting for what Frankie decides. So I think Frankie's decision has to come after he's got a little bit more clarity with what's going on with Barcelona. Are they going to pay him what he's owed? I think really that's what it's down to. So look, okay, he's probably already made a decision behind the scenes. If he's not able to stay at Barcelona, he's probably got in his mind which club he wants to go and play for. And for the fact that Manchester United are still in for him and still having these discussions, and Ten Hag is still pinning that hope on getting Frankie, I'd suggest that we are one of the most likely places for him to go, because, well, why are we still in for him unless there's an understanding that he'd want to come? Yeah, that's right. More shithousery, though, from Barca's YouTube Jamaican. Absolutely. Hey, no worries for being late there, Mark Nurse. Thank you very much for joining, bud. Primot, thank you so much for the super chat before the show, by the way, you bloody legend. He said, smash a like for the pig on his super chat as well. Thank you so much to Primot for the super chat. Let's get a sue in the live chat. Almost forgot about that. Right at the start of the show, before we even got going, Primot getting in there raw. Thank you very much. We've got 200 legends in here. We've got 57 likes. Hit that thumbs up button. Do what Primot says. Smash the like on it and give us a boost up there, and you know it makes sense. Sativa Breeder says, for God's sake, don't buy Rabio. Use the money to pay de Jong's money owed. What a great comment. What a great comment. So 15 million we're paying for Rabio, 5 down the line. Well, yeah, that is more or less the amount of money that Barcelona owe de Jong. We shouldn't have to pay de Jong's debt though from Barcelona. We shouldn't have to pay that. But if it gets the deal done, wouldn't we all rather just get Frankie de Jong in, done and dusted 100%, and fuck Rabio instead of fanning around all summer and potentially losing him to Chelsea? I couldn't agree more with you. It's like, it's only money. It's not our money. It's money that will be used on Rabio, a player who's a good player. He is a good player. He's getting pretty slagged off left, right, and centre at the moment, Rabio. I still think he's a good player. He's not a great player, though. He's not somebody that really inspires me. If we'd have gone and got Tielemans or Neves or something like that as well, as I'd be well happy. But as it is with Rabio, it's like, are we getting the French Shotty McTom bag here? I mean, obviously we're not. But I mean, that's Stanley. He's better than Scott McTominay. He's more technical player. He's somebody that is going to control the midfielder, hopefully pass the ball around really well for you compared to Shotty McShotbag. But I'm just saying, is he that much better? Is he really a key player at Manchester United? Probably not, no. So this is just a bang average squad player that's coming in. But just on Adrian Rabiot, seeing as you mentioned it very quickly, we'll give you the latest updates on Rabiot very quick. So there's positive meetings that have taken place. Fabrizio Romano reporting a couple of hours ago that there were positive meeting today in Turin between Manchester United director John Murtagh and Adrian Rabiot's mother/agent Veronique. Parties still working on salary, not fully agreed yet, but talks continue. So progress being made there. There is still a little bit of a discrepancy in the amount of money that it would take to get this guy to join. They want, obviously, top whack. Man United want to pay him a lot less. And it also says Juventus will go for Paredes if Rabiot joins Man United. So we've got to ask ourselves, though, why are Juventus so desperate to get rid of this guy and go and get other players and bring in players like Paul Pogba and stuff like that? I mean, this guy must be pretty shit. I'm just saying how it is, you know. Like, he's got to be better than Scott McTominay, though. That's the way I look at it. But I don't watch these Serie A week in, week out, so I don't see how he's doing over the last few years. You look at his statistics over the years, look, statistics only say so much, especially for a type of midfielder that he is, that's going to be sort of getting play going and stuff for others. You can't look at the statistics, but you can look at what he's won. He's had a very successful spell for PSG and Juventus to a degree as well. But the thing is it's totally different in the Premier League. He's not wanted by any other top clubs. And also, you know, Juventus, they don't want him either. So we're getting somebody else's cast off here who they don't want, who they deem surplus to requirements. So it is very concerning. He's basically a shite signing, guys. I mean, you know, guys, rate the Rabio signing out of 10. Let's just say we signed this guy for 15 mil. Let's give it a little rating out of 10 in the live chat, see what you guys are saying today. Have you warmed to Rabio? Let me know. What do you think? I think it's a 2 out of 10. It's a 2 out of 10 signing. Rob agrees as well. It's very poor, isn't it? 0 says Liam. Just an unambitious bargain basement signing. Must play says 3. Nick Nack says 2.5. Palmer says 4. TC Boy says 3. Treble says 2. And Enigma. Agrippa Chin Harris says 3. Sativa Breeder says 4. Eyeball Paul says 5. Mark says 3. 4.5 says Arstrinster. 4 says Marty Harvey. 2 says Pete Morris. Conroy Schuller says 6. Loads of legends getting in here with your thoughts and opinions. Everybody's pretty low apart from Conroy and Brendan, who thinks it's a 6 out of 10. Primot says 0 out of 10. He's a mug. Right, guys. Susan says 2. Most people's putting a low rating in there, and I think that's how most people feel. I mean, listen to this, folks. So on MUTV, you've got Lou Macari, absolute legend, going off script is what this says from Rich Fay here. When asked about Adrian Rabiot on MUTV. And this is what he said, and it's nice and refreshing to see, isn't it? Get in there, Lou Macari. Fucking let's go, Lou Macari, my son. Come on! Love to see it. MUTV is an absolute corporate, shill, horrible fucking TV channel, guys. It really is. Because they never have anything on there that's legit. It's all just bullshit, fluffy fucking candy floss guff. Oh, the Glazers are amazing. Oh, Manchester United's new kit's fucking awesome. You know, it's all just bullshit, positive dross. You know, might as well be fucking fascist dictator North Korea filtering down what you fucking list, what your news you get, as far as I'm concerned on MUTV. But anyway, Lou Macari going off kilter here and coming out and saying what a lot of us are thinking. He says, I've never really heard of him. Clubs spend millions of pounds scouting players across Europe, but nobody else has made a move for this fella. Why do you think this is? I've got a bad feeling about this guy. That's what he said on MUTV. And, you know, that makes headlines because, like I said, MUTV is an absolute fucking fluffville. And nobody's allowed to say what they really think on that channel, are they? So, you know, I think, yeah, absolute. MUTV's propaganda, says Malp. So says Chris Parker. I'm going to be honest, I agree completely with you guys. It's all completely one-sided. There's nothing impartial or down the middle, honest or open whatsoever about MUTV. They got some good coverage of games and things like that for pre-season, and they got some great pieces on there about the legends and the history of Man United. They really do. However, when it comes to like actually saying things how they are, they don't do it. But Lou Macari going in there raw, and he said it how it is, guys. Rabiot's just not that inspiring of a signing. There's a reason why other clubs are not really queuing up to get this guy in, and there's a reason why Juventus are so keen to let him go. He might be a bit of a bad egg. And in terms of the finances as well, is he even really worth what we're paying for him? 15 million 20 in total, and about 140k a week potentially, you know, if you divide 7 million euros over the course of the year. That's a heck of a lot of money if you're playing for somebody who may or may not have their head in it, who may just be coming for a payday, who might just want to be playing for the short term to try and get into or feature in France's World Cup squad possibly, because he is on the fringe. But then beyond that, what's beyond that? Beyond the World Cup, does he give a shit? Is he just going to be another gash merchant in the centre of the park and we're paying him 140k a week? I don't want us to go and get players who are not fully committed to Manchester United anymore. I mean, De Jong is also not fully committed, let's face it, but that's different because I think that, well, he's in his prime, he's a well sought after player, he's a top quality player, and if he's kicked and punted out the door by Barca, he's got to go and play somewhere. I still think he'll give 100% for United, but this guy... Look, I'm not so sure. Maybe he will be a good player for us, but I still think that you can't really go wrong because Scott McTominay and Fred are so technically bad that we're just crying out for somebody that can just half pass the ball around. In all fairness, which this guy definitely can. Adrien Rabiot definitely can pass it around. He's definitely got good abilities. He's not a bad player whatsoever, but he's just not good enough ambition-wise for what we're looking for. Yeah, Liam Oakley saying what we're all thinking as well. He says it's not Serie A. Rabio's going to get smashed in the Premier League. That's it. And he's been playing, his only experiences are playing in a French Farmers League and slow Serie A. So you're absolutely spot on, bud. The Premier League's going to be an absolute shock to the system for this twat. Yeah, hey, Vincent Bullet, who said they speak to Lou Macari phone call? Don't know, Vincent, but whoever it was who got that response out of him was a fucking legend. Rushy says Rabio is obviously McAverage's replacement, but how much for McAverage? Diddly squat, me thinks. How much do you think we'll get for McAverage in terms of transfer fee, you mean? Wow. How much could we get for McAverage in terms of a transfer fee? God, not that much. I think £15 million, maybe £18 million. What do you think, folks? I mean, let's face it, this guy is in his prime in terms of his age. He is a homegrown player, Scottish international. Yeah, he's between 15 and 20 mil, I think. I think he's the same sort of price as Rabio, personally. So if you can actually sell McTominay and then buy Rabio, I suppose that is a slight improvement and it's not cost you anything. 15 million says Sativa and Marco. 20 says Days Gone. Oh, thank you, Convict. What's going on? He says, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Big up, Piggy. Thank you very much there, Convict. I appreciate it. Hey, we're only 8 likes away from 100 likes. Who's going to be that 100th like spiker? Smash the like on it if you're just joining. And also get yourself subscribed, like Mr. Convict has just said there. Hit the subscribe button. We're on here every day giving you all the latest United news. Yeah, McTominay's a £10 million player. Hey, Jarvis Cocker, what's going on? Yeah, maybe to a club like Nottingham Forest or something like that. Just don't see him playing for a top club. I don't think there will be a top 6 or 7 club that's interested in Scott McTominay, even as a squad player. I think he'll be going to one of the lower teams in the Premier League, if not a bloody championship side. Obviously not a championship side, they're not going to be able to afford him. But one of the lower teams, you know, like an ambitious lower team, maybe like a Nottingham Forest would be decent. 88 Flight, thank you, G, for hitting that thumbs up button, you legend. Nice one. Dan James was 25 mil, says Days Gone. Yep, fair one, fair one. I mean, you know, Scott McTominay, we're probably not going to get that much for him, but Xavi's a fucking deceitful guy, says Mark Nurse. Hey, good shout there, Mark Nurse. Yeah, so Xavi's comments, you know, he knows it. He knows what's going on. But then again, it's really beyond his control. He might actually like to have De Jong in his squad. I think he would, because he's a technical player. He knows what it's about to be a midfield playmaker and all that sort of stuff as well. So surely he rates De Jong. The thing is, it's just that he's on too much money, and I think the powers that be upstairs are just vetoing it and saying, no, we've got to get rid of this twat. We're forcing him out of the club. So Xavi's just got to be basically a puppet for the hierarchy. Magiak, thank you so much for getting in with a super chat, man. Hey, Magiak, thank you so much. He says, congrats to the GOAT for the 18th Ballon d'Or nomination, says Majak. Are you serious, bro? Are you serious? What's that? Cristiano Ronaldo has been nominated 18 times for the Ballon d'Or. Is that what you're telling me, Magic? You what? Is that true? Hang on a sec. Lionel Messi's not on it. Are you serious? Yes! Get in there, my son! Let's go! Fuck off, Lionel Messi! Been sucking at the teat of UEFA and fucking the Ballon d'Or committee for years. Piss off, my son! Anyway, Lionel Messi's missed out on the Ballon d'Or list as well. And Cristiano Ronaldo's made it for the 18th consecutive season. That is absolutely ridiculous. Fair play to Cristiano, but piss off, Lionel, mate. Do one. He shouldn't have 2 of those Ballon d'Ors. I'll say it now. The only reason he does is because of sheer corruption, my friends, and proper popularity contest guff. That's the only reason. He should have 5. Yeah, he should have 5, but he shouldn't have 7. That's bullshit. One of them should have gone to Wesley Sneijder and or Xavi or Iniesta in 2010, I personally believe. And then also the season before last, Lewandowski maybe. So he's been riding his luck for years. It's pure corruption, mate. I know exactly. Anthony says, yeah, don't know how Messi managed to win it last year. Exactly. Absolute corruption, bud. Messi robbed his last 2 Ballon d'Ors. Exactly, Abel's 2009. He robbed 3 of them, says Abdi. Yeah, that's it. That's what pisses me off, because people use the Ballon d'Or as an actual measuring stick as to who's the greatest player of all time. People go, oh yeah, but Messi got 2 more Ballon d'Ors than Ronaldo, so that means he's better. No, it fucking doesn't. If Romania wins the fucking Eurovision Song Contest 3 years in a row, does it mean they're the best fucking singing nation in Europe? No, it's just because it's a fucking bullshit political voting setup that doesn't actually mean anything, and it's just down to popularity. That's what it is. It's the same goes for the Ballon d'Or. It's like if they decide that Lionel Messi is the guy that they want to promote more so this year, for whatever reason, for commercial reasons or whatever it may be, they just decide to give it to Lionel. It's actually fucking joke-worthy in all fairness. So, but interesting, we've got Cristiano Ronaldo making the cut for the Ballon d'Or nominees. That's absolutely exceptional. I believe he must be the only Manchester United player on the list. There's a few from Liverpool and City and stuff. Yeah, he is the only player from Manchester United who made the shortlist. That makes sense. Fair play to Cristiano Ronaldo. So that's it. I mean, he still managed to get like 24 goals last season for United, even though we were shit. 18 and 30 in the Prem. So he does deserve to be on that nomination list. He's nowhere near going to win it this season. He doesn't deserve to win it. But certainly, I'm glad that he's nominated again for it. The legend, says JMB. Let's get some Cristiano Ronaldo emojis in there, guys. Come on. We have got a Cristiano Ronaldo emoji for a reason. Because he's a fucking don. Even if he wants to leave us right now, he's still we need to keep this guy and get him to hopefully be happy and commit to the season. Benzema 100% gets it. Oh, I agree with you, actually, Malps. Yeah, that's a good question. Let's ask the live chat. Who do you think should win the Ballon d'Or this year? I agree with you, Benzema. Benzema was absolutely exceptional over the last 12 months. I agree. Bell6891, he says, are you saying something about Ireland's Eurovision dominance of the 90s? Yeah, it's a farce, Bell691. We all know there's no way that my lovely, lovely horse should have won the Eurovision, bud. Benzema easy, says Mark Nurse and Marco and Big Red. Yeah, I'm with you guys. Chris Barker agrees. Yeah, good comments, guys. I think Benzema does deserve it this year, absolutely. Magiak, thanks for another super chat, pal. He says, we will see if Ten Hag makes changes or if he's another Ollie. You're absolutely right, Magiak. What will he do in the Brentford game? Will he swap the team around significantly? Will he give youth a chance? Will he maybe go with Garnacho on the left? Will he perhaps drop the likes of Bruno, who's been underperforming, even though he's a big name? Will he give a chance to Garner? Maybe we'll see Donny or Ericsson or some other weird combination in midfield. There's something different to the proven guff that we've got. Will we see Slabby Maguire not captain in the side? Will we see him dropped into obscurity where he belongs? Huge questions where only time will tell. Benzema was insane in the playoffs as Sheik El Goblin. Benzema got the keys to my motherfucking Beamer. Fair enough, Enigma 47. Yeah, he's been doing some great stuff, hasn't he? Yeah. Yep, you're right, Majak. Ronaldo's the GOAT, but Benzema deserves the Ballon d'Or this year. You try Ericsson and Donny. Yeah, technicality. You know, he got the job on a technicality of a legend who recommended. Yeah. No, in all fairness, though, the technical ability would be there if you play those two in the midfield. If you played Ericsson and Donny, yeah, you're not going to have the most robust, defensive-minded players. However, they get stuck in, and they're also great passers. So, yeah, Ericsson and Donny in the midfield. Let's ask the chat. So if we're playing with a midfield duo again, let's say it is a 4-2-3-1 or some sort of variation. Who is your central midfield pairing at the moment? I liked how Ericsson looked when he came deep the other game. So he started higher up, didn't he? Obviously, he was playing a centre forward and whatnot, but then he dropped deep. And actually liked what I saw. So, yeah, Ericsson and Donny makes sense, or Ericsson and Fred, says Rory. Yeah, these are... I'd rather go with that than see Fred and McTominay lining up there, bud. Garner and Ericsson. Garner could well be in with a shout, kerfuffles. Donny Van de Beek, Ericsson or Fred, says Mark Nurse. Fred and Ericsson, says Enigma 47. Ericsson and Fred. Is Slab on this weekend, says Alex Corey. Bloody better not be, pal. But he probably will. Fred's actually decent. Yeah, you know, Fred, if he's perhaps playing in a midfield too where he's not the one sitting in front of the back line and he's allowed to get forward and stuff, I actually think he's pretty useful, yeah. You'd rather play Savage than McTominay, says Belt6091. Good shout. Primot says, no way, we need to come out with a defensive 11. Balls out attacking from the start, says Primot. Good shout, mate, absolutely. Attack again. Again, shitty Brentford, come on. Donny and Eric, says the big guy. Ericsson and Donny, says Daniela. If Ronaldo doesn't win it, let's give him the pig on door. Basically, mail him a pork chop, says Rob. Nice, he'll love that. Bruno out, says bit of protein, you know. Bruno out, should we boo every Maguire touch, says Martin McGrath. I mean, I don't know about that, pal. We want our team to perform well and win. But you've just got a question. If Ten Hag selects, you've got a question Ten Hag. So Ruud Hullit's been speaking, folks. And just some quotes from Ruud Hullit here this evening that have come out. And he says, nowadays, players want to go to different teams other than Man United. They want to go to Liverpool. They want to go to City. They want to go to Chelsea. They're not the main team anymore in England as they were with Ferguson. Yeah, yeah, sadly that's true. Ruud Hullit stating the bleeding obvious there, but he's right. We have slipped down the pecking order now in terms of teams who want to come, players who want to come to us. He also went on to say that's the past, so you need to change your mentality a little bit, and it will take some time. So we're shopping around in the bargain bin for bargain basement players. We've got to hopefully rebuild the squad. It's going to be nightmare. He went on to say Man United have 5 ex-players who every day talk about United. It's difficult, and the only way you can overcome that is to win. And if you don't, you're going to see the newspapers, the first 5-6 articles, all about United every day. Well, he's got a point there in all fairness. Yeah, he's got a point. He also said, I think there's a lot of problems at Man United. I think they missed the opportunity to change football. I think they lived too much in the past. They talk about the 90s team too much. That's the past. Yeah, okay, Ruud Hullit. Yeah, give it a big bollocks, mate. Just because fucking Chelsea scummers or whoever these days are actually fucking decent because they got the new money and they don't talk about the past because their past was fucking shite. We used to be something. Now we are a shambles and a shadow of what we used to be. Of course we're going to talk about the past because those are the fucking glory days. And right now we're in the shithole days. So, you know, whatever, Ruud Hullit, mate. Go and smoke a fat one, mate. He says, Laurie Whitwell, update from him as well. He says, Man United's aborted pursuit of Arnautovic has opened door for agents for flutter clubs with proposals for players previously thought problematic. Morata, Aubameyang, Icardi. Yep, Icardi's also another player linked with Manchester United. A frantic finish to the window is here. So Icardi is apparently being offered to United. Even Aubameyang, Morata, and these guys. I mean, I don't really want any of them, to be fair, guys. I don't want any of those guys. They're all bad eggs. So don't fancy any of those guys. They can all go and I'm not interested in them. So forget those guys. Right, hang on. What else have we got to discuss here, folks? I need to get myself back on track here. Right, okay, so there was Xavi's comments in regards to De Jong. Yeah. De Jong's got to make a decision very soon. Barca have been able to register certain players. And it's a disgrace and a nonsense, but they have been able to do that. At least those players there you see there on the screen. We've had positive meetings with Rabio, so we're expecting some sort of a deal to progress there, really. And as I was saying, Lou Macari's gone off script, and when asked about Rabio, he's basically said he's really never heard of him, but nobody else has made a move for him. Why do you think this is? He's got a bad feeling about the guy. So that was on MUTV, saying it how it is, and talking, you know, just like one of us fans, really. Like, who is this guy? Why? I mean, obviously, we do know who Rabio is, folks, in all fairness. Like, he has obviously been around the scene for a while, and he's played 29 times for France, but he's not the big name, established name that Man United should be going for, really. Just in regards to Gakpo as well. So, Gakpo, Manchester United are waiting for a price for the player from PSV. Gakpo has been discussed within the club for many days. This is via Fabrizio Romano this evening. And, yeah, he's been discussed internally, and I suppose there could be it could be determined by what other business Man United do, obviously. If the De Jong deal falls down, I'm pretty sure we'll probably go and buy a player like Gakpo. But if we actually do manage to get De Jong over the line, and maybe it costs us a little bit more money, then we might not, because obviously a lot of our budget's going to be taken up by Frankie De Jong. So we have to wait and see there in regards to Gakpo. More stuff's just coming in now. God, it is hot, guys. Bloody hell. Bloody Nora. It's absolutely fucking boiling, isn't it? What is going on? I wonder what the temperature is in this room right now, folks, because I think it's like 25 outside or something. God knows what it is inside here right now because it's just been like a greenhouse all day, just having the sun beating down on it, and it's just so hot, guys. I don't know if you can see my glistening, moistened face, but smash the 69 in the live chat if you're absolutely sweating one out right now, guys. Let's go. 36 says Mark Nurse. Yeah, Cold Kettle Koozie Mate says Primot. Carrick did well in his short spell. Give it Michael Carrick to end of the season. To be fair, the feared side again, then our side needs major spinal surgery. Spot on, Simon Werner. I couldn't agree more, yeah. Jade Richardson, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button and getting yourself in there raw with the channel. Really appreciate you hitting that subscribe. If you guys are new, do what Jade's done and hit the sub up. Also, we're nearly at 150 likes, guys. Only 15 away. Keep smashing that like button. It really does help us out on YouTube to compete with the clickbait wankers, the done deal merchants, and the corporation channels. So if you enjoy this show and enjoy being informed on a daily basis of all the latest going on in a no bullshit, no clickbait way, then make sure you do drop a thumbs up on the video and show your support. Nice one. It's cooled down there, says Chris Koo. Nice. As Monaco want Eric Bailly, what do you think about that? Yeah, Red Devil Yannick, I mean, he's better than some of the defenders we got in the team. I'd still rather Maguire sold. But if we can get rid of some of our defenders, it just makes sense. Yeah, Eric Bailly, 10, 12 million, 15 million, whatever. See you later on, son. Honestly, I think we need some wholesale changes now. And to generate some cash to buy more new players. Magic says the heat in Brentford tomorrow will be 35 plus. Wowzers, bud. Yeah, it's going to be a hot old game, that one. So there's going to be water breaks in the middle of the half as well. They have a minute to take on water like halfway through the first half. I know, Chris Goose says, get yourself a fan. I'm having a mare. I do have a Fantasy League Abdi Lee backs. Yes, indeed. I don't have the link to it right now. Sorry. I need to post on my community page, don't I? I had a mare. Hey, Jose Luis Coelho, he says, will Rashford go to PSG? Unless they're prepared to put in a big offer, I say no. I mean, Ten Hag came out today in his presser and he said that Rashford's not going anywhere and he wants him to stay and he rates him and he's happy with him, etc. So unless PSG was prepared to pay 70 or 80 million pounds for a struggling player with only 2 years left on his contract right now, I don't think they would. But unless they're prepared to do that, then he's not going anywhere. So Rashford stays. He's going to play. Ten Hag's already sort of reaffirmed that and said he's part of his plans, he's part of his season, and that's that really. So no, I don't think Rashford's going anywhere. I personally think we should probably keep him anyway, because it's not like we've got a whole host of bevies at the moment. Unless you can get 80 million quid for him, in which case, snap their hand off. But Rashi is an important player for what we're trying to do this season, as long as he gets back to what he's capable of doing. We don't want the Rashford from the last 12 months. He's absolutely shite. But if he can get back onto the road again of being, the player who's progressing and having an impact in the team in a positive way by scoring and assisting and just being effective, once again, then we don't have a problem with Marcus Rashford. The issue is that for the last 18 months, his standard has been so low compared to what we need at Man United. It's not that before that he wasn't good, because he was good before that, but he's just seriously fallen off and he needs to sort himself out and he just needs to get back better. Dehumidifier says Manguire. Oh, you guys absolutely rocking it with those dehumids and those air cons and stuff. Oh, guys, I'm just sat here sweating my munt off. Let the sun shine, because it's like being on holiday for Manx's Big Red. Mate, this is like being in Spain or something right now. It's absolutely ridiculous. He's been poor, says Eyeball Paul. Part of Ten Hag contracts is to improve Rashford's KPI. He can't be dropped, says Grizzly Bear. I very much doubt that, Grizzly Bear, but I don't think Ten Hag has any stipulations in this contract that he has to play players just to get their performance stacks up and stuff like this, bud. But hey, look, fair enough. Look, maybe there is an element to that, because I don't know why the fuck we're still persevering with Slavo Maguire if it's not to protect the asset that the Glazers paid £80 million for. I don't really know. So it's a fair point you bring up, lad. Pig Wise comment, very good. Thank you, Jose Luis Coelho. Appreciate you. Vince McMahon to buy Man United, says Enigma 47. Dude, bring it on, lad. Yeah, he's retired now, isn't he? Get him in there. Right, okay, I just want to go and look at some of the other updates that have come out here, folks. Give me 2 minutes. So, okay, so yeah, 50 million euros for Gakpo is apparently the amount of money that PSG are wanting. That's just not really going to happen, I don't think. It's too much. But Laurie Whitwell reporting that they're looking to get 50 million euros for Gakpo. How much do you think Gakpo's worth in euros, guys? Let us know. We got more quotes from Eric Ten Hag. He says, of course, there are developments in the transfer market, but still, we have to get the players in who could contribute and not get players in who cannot. Then we have to do with the squad, and then we have to improve the team. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, we do have to get players in who help the team and not buy players who don't. That's true. That's true. So I guess, if you look at Adrian Rabiot, he does improve the team compared to like someone like Scott McTominay, but it's not a huge improvement. Ten Hag also said, still, I would say panic isn't the right word. It's more like, come on, we have to act. We have to think bright and do the right things. So he is, insinuating the need for this Man United side to go out there and buy new players. And in regards to the recruitment process, he says, we cooperate well and it's to my satisfaction. And of course, it was better to get the players earlier in because then you get earlier, you get them in earlier in the in the process. So yeah. Ten Hag also said, I deal with the players we have and we plan with Ronaldo for this season. We have to fit him into the team. So we have to come at the right fitness level so that he can do the job that we expect him to do. So, Ten Hag speaking earlier on just some of these players and some of the transfers and the need for transfers. And I think it's pretty clear to everybody really and to Ten Hag that we need signings and he will not be happy with the lack of movement so far. This is, I guess he can't really throw his toys out the pram too much publicly and say, oh, the Glazers are shithouses and they promised me we were going to get all these players and they haven't done it. But he is basically said that there is a need for Manchester United to sign players in this transfer window and we're still trying to sign the right players. We're just only going to sign the players that become available that do help us. We're not just going to panic buy players who maybe are not the right players. But if that's the case, then we wouldn't really be trying to get Adrian Rabiot then, would we, folks? And we wouldn't be linked previously with players like Marko Arnautovic and that kind of thing, like proper panic signings. So we're hearing a few different things coming out. Thank you so much. Oh, these quotes are from the Ten Hag's press conference part 2. Brilliant stuff. Thank you so much there, Rushmano. So yeah, they're from the presser earlier, but there's a part 2 that's just released now. So those quotes are from that. Thank you so much, Rushmano, you legend, for getting them in here. He also went on to say that Ten Hag admits Manchester United have to act in the transfer market. And he said, now we are in the department of the midfield and the offense. You have seen when we have one injury that we have a problem. That's clear. So Ten Hag saying it how it is really in regards to the fact that this midfield shite and we need to get some new players in. So that's positive stuff. He is starting to, he's putting a little bit of pressure on the Glazers there to spend, which is great to see. He says, I deal with the players we have and we have plans. With Ronaldo for the season, we have to fit him into the team. Oh, I read that one, didn't I? Tyro Malacia did very well against Atletico Madrid. He also said Christian Eriksen and Lisandro Martinez both did very well in the game against Brighton. We are very happy with that. Yeah, they did look pretty decent, actually, Lisandro Martinez and Christian Eriksen. So there were a couple of positives from that ultimately gash game. They both definitely deserve to start in the next game. I'd drop Maguire and Bruno, in all fairness, yeah. Ten Hag also, on whether he's spoken to Marcus Rashford, he said this. Ten Hag asked if he's spoken to Marcus Rashford about the recent reports. Not yet, but he knows I love him. He knows I want to be here. I want him to be here. So I'll tell him that again. Steady on now, Eric. Not yet, but he knows I love him. He knows I want him to be here. So I'll tell him that again. I love you. That's funny, isn't it? Anyway, okay, so Marcus Rashford is definitely in Ten Hag's plans there. He knows that he loves him. He also said, we have high standards and keep the high standards. Also, the profiles of players we want to get in. Of course, the character is always an issue. They have to be good and have to fit into the team. And he also said it's really complicated in the transfer market, I can tell you. But I think we're really happy with what we've done until now. I think that was the positive point from last week and the week before. What, Eric Ten Hag? I mean, he's right. It's complicated in the transfer market, but to be really happy with what we've done now, I mean, that sounds like Glazer puppet shill comments to me, my friends. You fucking what? Happy with this transfer market so far? God almighty, who could possibly be happy with this transfer market so far? Transfer window, we haven't signed anybody decent, really. Okay, that's not true. We've got Eriksen on a free. We've got Malacia. We've got Martinez. But crikey, we haven't got enough quality players, have we? We've been fanning around, flicking the bean of De Jong all summer fucking long. And, we haven't got anywhere now with new players coming in. Like, this is not a good transfer window, Eric Ten Hag. It's not a good transfer window at all. Right, not a good transfer window at all. But he's right, it is complicated for Man United to sign the right sort of top players right now. Sadly, ZX Flames' Glazers have him on the strings. I know it does sound like proper puppet vibes at the moment, those sorts of comments. That is quite puppetesque. Just got to be honest. He could say, we've still got a bit to do in the transfer market. Not overly happy with it. It's not been the worst. We've got a few good players in. Could do with one or two more. That's not that bad. But instead, he said that, no, he's happy with the transfer window, which I find to be a little bit gash. Speaking on Ronaldo, he also said, Cristiano Ronaldo wishes to leave. That is your assumption, not what Cristiano Ronaldo is telling me. I deal with the players we have and we plan with him, Ronaldo, for the season. We have to fit him into the team. Wow, okay, interesting. So there's more comments there. Let me get this one up on the screen, guys. Let me get the quote up on the screen for you. But, crikey, I mean, that's pretty interesting, isn't it, folks, in regards to his comments. He's insinuating that Ronaldo doesn't want to leave, and that's just what the media's been painting a picture of. But he says, Erik ten Hag on Ronaldo, Ronaldo wishes to leave. That is your assumption, not what Cristiano Ronaldo is telling me. I deal with the players we have, and we plan with him, Ronaldo, for this season. We have to fit him into the team. I don't think Ronaldo's going anywhere, guys. What do you think? Does Ronaldo stay or does Ronaldo go? Let's have a vote. But me personally, I think, yeah, he's staying now. It doesn't look like there's any top clubs that are interested in him right now. So he's going to have to stay. It's as simple as that, really. And we've got his contract. We don't have to sell him unless there's a big, fat, juicy offer that comes. Stay, says Kerfuffles and Marco and Enigma and Abdi but Rory, Lee. Yeah, everyone says stay pretty much. I think he's going to stay as well, absolutely. Sounds like he's just saying what everyone wants to hear at the club since he came in. Yeah, kind of, Chris Koo. You're absolutely right, I know. Yeah, it kind of is a bit of a puppet at the moment. Primos says Glazers won't let their top shirt seller leave. Newsflash, Ten Hag's going to play his best player, says Stuart Orlison. Exactly. Usual says, unfortunately for him, he has to stay. It's so hot, isn't it, guys? Oh, my goodness. Okay, so they're great comments. Thank you, Rush Mano, by the way, for keeping us up to date. With all those great updates and the second part of the press conference that was just released. You're a bloody legend. So there's all the quotes and information there from Ten Hag. Once again, folks, if you're just getting in, help us get to 200 likes on the stream. We're nearly there. We're on 163. That's almost exactly half of the people that are watching right now. We can do better than that. Bacon Brigade, assemble! Yeah, go and give it a Roy Keane stomp on the like button, my friends. Share it around on the social media. I'm going to just go over to Twitter and say thank you to everyone who's retweeted the show. So a few people have done. I want to say thank you very much to you for all retweeting it. In fact, there's 10 retweets on it. Thank you to you legends. Anybody who's not retweeted it or who's not following me on Twitter, click the link at the top of live chat. Go and give us a follow. Give it a retweet. And if I'm not following you already, then I'll follow you back, guys. Stephen Braun, thank you. Transfers_UTD. Thank you so much, Rushmano. Matt Gwynner, Marty McFly, Zany Geek as well. I'm going to follow you back there, Zany Geek. Thank you for retweeting it. Andy Davidge as well, lad. Audio Mark. Rupert United. I'm just going to follow you back there, Rupert United. DC84, Anthony Young, and Jaden. Thank you very much, guys, for helping. Appreciate you all for hitting that retweet button, honestly. Thank you so much. Maguire Masterclass tomorrow, says Peter Fretwell. Masterclass in what? How to score an OG? Come on now. You love to dip your balls in a slushy, says Bell691. Right now, that would actually be very appealing. Oh, thank you, Chris Barker. Appreciate that, man. What's this? YouTube's not receiving enough video. Are we coming through okay, guys? Depay's off to Juventus, by the way. Thank you very much, Rushman, for getting this in here. So as we reported earlier, Depay was reported to have been offered to Manchester United, but we've just got reports from Relevo coming in here now. The total agreement between Juve and Depay is there. The striker agrees a 2-year contract with a record close to 7 million euros. With a record close to, I guess that means salary, does it? I don't know. Remains to find a solution with Barca. Free start of symbolic price. Right, okay, there's a bit of lost in translation stuff going on there. But either way, Memphis Depay going to Juventus, guys. That looks to be all but confirmed now, pretty much. So Depay is going to Juventus, folks. It's a player we missed out on. Not really bothered about not getting Memphis Depay, in all fairness. I think we need to look elsewhere. But, yeah, decent player. Shit at United, but there you go. Since then, he's done a lot of growing. I'm not bothered about missing out on him. Right, okay, so let's just get into the few little bits more information I've got. Then we're going to get into the live chat for a big Q&A. So Optus Sport and Sam Pilger reporting that Erik ten Hag was unimpressed with Scott McTominay and Fred against Brighton. Oh, that's a one way of putting it. Yeah, I'm sure he'd be fucking unimpressed with that shit. Charlie Anthony, thank you for the £5 super chat. Thank you, Little Cent 93 for subscribing to the channel there. Nice one, my friend. Hey, thank you very much, Charlie Anthony, for the £5 super chat, my friend. Sue. He comments, Erik ten Hag needs to deliver some stone-cold stunners to all those who caused the loss against Brighton. And that's the bottom line, because Charlie Anthony said so. Give me a hell yeah in the live chat. What? Mate, thank you very much, Charlie Anthony. You're damn right about that. That's it. He needs to open up a can of whoop-ass on those fools and celebrate by having a cheeky little deep-fried battered Steve Weiser, my son. I agree with you. Yeah, that's right. I didn't miss you out, Vincent Bullock, lad. How did I miss you out, bud? I don't think I did, bud. I think you're melting. I think you're melting there, bud. I read everyone out who retweeted it there, I think. Oh, now you've retweeted it, but you didn't before, so that's your bad fault. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, thank you everyone for retweeting it, though. You're a bunch of legends. Honestly, that really does help spread the word of the show out there. So thank you everyone on the Twitter posse who helps spread the word. Okay, so a few more bits to get into here, guys. United director Jong leaves Turin, Italy. There's a picture of him leaving, and this is from Fab after he had that meeting with Veronique Rabio. So we're expecting tomorrow to maybe get a little bit of an update on that, hopefully get a yes or no on the deal. I'm not bothered either way. I suppose if we sign in, it's an improvement to the starting 11 or the squad at least. Certainly for now, it's an improvement to the squad. He's a replacement for Scott McTominay, so I'm all for it, to be fair, because Scott McTominay is literally awful. I'd sell Scott McTominay to Dunfermline tomorrow for a couple of those fucking fizzy Iron Brew bars, guys. Who remembers those, by the way? Do they still do those, guys? I haven't seen those for years. You know, like the chewy long bars, they're like the refresher bars, but they're Iron Brew bars. Do they still do them, guys? I just had a thought. I haven't sten them for years. You know, those chewy Iron Brew bars, they were elite, man. Sure they didn't get rid of those. Anyway, Ten Hag on whether or not United will sign players they need before the closing window. He says we have to. I'm convinced we will. So, also we got a report from John. Yes, they do. Oh, brilliant. I've got to get me some of those. Southampton's Alex McCarthy is on Man United's shortlist of understudy goalkeepers, reported by Jonathan Schrager as well. So maybe we're looking at another goalkeeper. Apparently, we've got an allocation of about £7 million to buy a new backup goalkeeper, from what I hear. That's it, Alex. Got Iron Brew bars. Yeah, they're so good, man. Oh, same with refresher bars, says the Hoop Man. They're so good, aren't they? Okay, so, yeah, just a couple more things. Alvaro Morata is apparently a genuine possibility for United. Sources say United have held talks over Morata, who's thought to be valued at 35 million euros. So, Morata, yes or no, guys? It's a definite no from me. Don't really fancy getting some former Chelsea shithouse at the club who nobody else wants either. It's not the best look for us. I agree with what Lou Macari said about Adrian Rabio and so about a lot of these players. It's like, are we getting the right type of player, or are we just going for players that nobody else wants? God knows, says Enigma. Yeah. Oh, blackjack bars are so good, Gabe Moore. Yeah, blackjacks and fruit salads. Oh, they're so good. No, says Johnny M. Morata, fuck no, says Chris Parker. So does Lambretta Daz. Nice one. Okay. Brilliant, guys. That's basically it, I think. I think that's pretty much all we've got for tonight's show, really. I mean, there's, a bit of Gakpo there. Bit on Gakpo. We're expecting that they want a bit too much money, but we are still discussing it internally. There's a chance we might go for a bid soon. Maybe our other business will determine what we do with Gakpo, though. Macari was speaking on MUTV, said, I'd never really heard of Rabio. Clubs spend millions of pounds scouting players across Europe, but nobody else has made a move for this fella. Why do you think this is? I've got a bad feeling about the guy. Going in there raw on MUTV, Lou Macari. Love it. Fab's also reporting that there was a positive meeting between John Murtaugh and Rabio's mother agent Veronique. Party still working on salary. Not fully agreed yet, but talks continue. And Barca have managed to register Kessie, Lewandowski, Rafinha and Andreas Christensen for tomorrow's La Liga opener with Rayo Vallecano. Man United are still waiting for Frankie de Jong. We're waiting for what Frankie decides also, but also we're waiting on Barcelona agreeing any sort of payment structure, I guess, or setting what they owe with Frankie de Jong and actually paying him. Xavi's been quoted as saying, I consider Frankie important for me. He's in the squad and that's it until August 31st. We'll see because the market's still open. We don't know what's going to happen with many players until the end of the window. We are still making an attempt to sign him. So Mitchell van der Kraan reporting via the Telegraph that Man United will make an attempt to get Frankie de Jong in between now and 7 days from now. He is still United's #1 priority signing. So that's what we sort of know at the moment, is that we're still trying to get Frankie de Jong. And also Fabrizio, just some quotes here from Ten Hag's press earlier on that said Ronaldo wishes to leave. That is your assumption, not what Cristiano's telling me. I deal with the players we have and we plan with him, Ronaldo, for this season, and we have to fit him into the team. Let's get into the live chat for the Q&A now, folks. Once again, if you're new to the show, hit the subscribe button. You don't need to be subscribed for any longer than 0 seconds. to chat, but you do need to be subscribed to have your say. So hit the old subscribe button and also smash that like on the video if you haven't done so. Help us get to 200 likes and get yourself in there now for the Q&A. We're going to stick around for a few minutes, folks, see what you legends are saying, and you know, discuss the Jong, Rabio, or anything else you guys want to discuss. Please do get in there raw with your thoughts and opinions about anything that you want. I'm just going to give this a refresh, dudes. Okay, nice. Whew. It's so hard, guys. It's ridiculous. Right. Okay, let's get into the Q&A then, guys. So, we need a CDM, says Chris Barker. Yep, there is FIFA Tonight Enigma 47, though I'm regretting setting it up now because it's just too hot, mate. Upstairs, just trying to keep up quiet with these sinuses, John Adair. Grizzly Bear comments, Sunderland have made a great offer for Rashford. 50 quid. If United pay his wages for 2 years, that's not bad, is it? Gakpo is a crap Teletubby, says Chris Barker. Rushy says we got 185 likes. Get in there, Rushmano. Varane will start. He's got to start, hasn't he, Jose Luis Coelho? I mean, how the hell are we going to play Slabo Maguire at the back again? Rabio's a bit of a nightmare. He'll be another Pogba, says Steve-O. Yeah, could be a disappointment again. I think we could probably best off avoiding the twat. Swap deal, Thomas Partey and Fred, says John O'Connor. And Rashford will be out, says Kudzai Mapini. Abel says, one thing I would say about Rabio is that he is comfortable on the ball, and that is what we need for sure. You're right about that. He is a better guardian of the ball. He's a better passer of the ball. McTominay's crap with the ball, so you're absolutely right. What's up, Mr. Blue Sky? Remember, at the end of the day, there's night. Ten Hag will learn what Premier League matches are, says Lucky Singh. Vincent says, I don't know which is more green, your face on the stream, or that new Man United shirt that's come out today. I know I've got a bit of a green tinge, actually, don't I? You're right. Hang on, let me get this. This is looking a little bit blurred, actually. Let me get that de-blurred. Let me de-blur this. Upgraded McTerminator to Rabio. Can't go wrong, really, can we, Abanaf? It is an upgrade. Phil Ryan, thank you very much for hitting the subscribe button, my friend. And Russell L. and Joseph D'Souza as well. Thank you guys for hitting the subscribe button and getting yourself in. Harry Maguire has a flying pig tattoo, says Viking Football YouTube, on his arse cheek. Barca have his cellmate in Mykonos prison put it on him. It was against his will, though. Barca have registered all their players apart from Koundé, apparently, says Malps. Right, there you go. Yeah, that's right. So Simon Stone reporting that these players have been registered. As you can see, there is no Koundé on there, so that's quite interesting. Nearly 40 degrees tomorrow. I'm feeling it now. Checking the window every 5 minutes to see if there is a sun, says Gabe Moore. D-blurred, says KM. When you come into Ireland, man, from your only Arsenal fan subscriber, Brian Sheridan. How you doing, Brian? Long time no see, mate. I hope you're good. I don't know. I will visit the Emerald Isle one day. That's for sure, mate. Absolutely would love to. But not anytime soon. But give me a couple of years, and I'll probably have gone to Ireland, I reckon. I still need to go to Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. I've never been to any of those countries, guys. Only country in the UK I've been to is England. Will there be riots if we lose against Brentford and Liverpool, says Jarvis Cocker? Well, there should be huge protests regardless if we win, lose, or draw, really, Jarvis. So, in a sense, I mean, I don't think riots, but I think huge mass protests. True, why aren't you suing Harry Maguire for image rights and copyright? I'm sure you're okay with it, as you're always on tour with him, says Vincent Bullock. Because he's my mate. Kudzai Mapini says, what's happening with Man United transfers? Always saying the deal is almost done. What's wrong, says Kudzai. They're just incapable of getting the deals done. And to be fair, it's not even their fault on the De Jong situation. That's down to these Barca shit houses treating everyone like crap. So it's really down to Barca owing Frankie De Jong money and refusing to pay it. That's what the hold up here is. Man United have done about as much as we can at the moment. But we could go and get other players, though. That's true. You was tempted to buy the third kit shirt, but after seeing it at the top made me nauseous. It's disgusting, isn't it, Simon? Turning point UK says Scotland equals best out of none. Best out of none. England, says Turning point. I don't know what that means. Worried that we'll have 0 or 1 point on. We disconnected for a second there, folks. Ah, that's fucking gash. That's absolutely guff, guys. Give it a refresh. Shit, bloody bullshit. Stream shat the bed on me. Damn it. Give it a refresh, guys. I don't know what's happened there. Can you hear me? Smash a 1 if you can hear me, guys. Piss poor, mate. Piss poor fucking gastastic Richard Branson. Gastastic fucking internet rubbish. Gastastic, my friend. Back now, says Rory. Okay, Rory, thank you for letting me know. You're back, says KM. Back, says Butterpants. Hello, refresh, says Mangua. Okay, the computer's over. Maybe it is Jarvis. Something's going on. Quality's dropped. Ah, guys. Guys. It's absolutely bottled it. Okay, we're back. We're back. Okay, we're back. Thank you very much, everyone. We're only 4 likes off for 200. Please give us a like spike. We lost all of our viewers. It's a fucking shit show. Gas-tastic Wi-Fi, fucking Richard Branson, beardy twat bag. Glazer-esque fucking internet. Piss off. Oh, that's so annoying. I hate having gashed internet sometimes, babe. Why has it done that? Why does it do that? It's supposed to be good. Why the fuck's it done this? Okay. Maguire sabotaged the broadcasters, Josie Lewis. Yeah, Glazers hacked the stream. That's right, Grushmano. Yeah, good shout, good shout. Okay, well, you know what? We're going to wrap this video up anyway. I'm sweating my munt off here anyway, guys. We've come up to 56 minutes. Fuck it. You know, I'm slightly out of focus. Simon Warner, thank you, mate. We're going to wrap this video up here, folks. Yeah. No, it must be the heat. Maybe so, bud. Quality's dropped. You mean, I don't know what's going on, but we're going to finish this video here, guys. But everybody, thank you so much for getting in the stream tonight. We're doing FIFA tonight in about half an hour. So everyone, please do come and join us for FIFA. I'll pin the FIFA stream to the top of the live chat here. Top Show, thank you very much, Rushmana. You absolute legend. I appreciate you. Make sure you guys drop a like on this video before you go. Hit the subscribe button. Come back after it's finished and get your thoughts and opinions in the not live comment section about anything we've discussed. Just thank you all for being here. Sorry about the gashed internet there messing things up. Thank you, Josie Lewis Coelho. Nice one, Grizzly Bear. The fanboys are still here. Thank you, Jarvis. We lost a few. I don't know what's going on with this gashed internet. Max Tiger, sorry, bud. Oh, you sent a super chat. Oh, Max, thank you so much. I missed it. I did miss it, bud. Yeah, it was in the process. It was when my internet was sharting the bed there, bud. Max Tiger, thank you very much, bud. He's got a cool guy super sticker in there. So Max Tiger. Thank you, Max Tiger, very much indeed for getting that in there. Everyone, let's get a suey in there for Max. Thank you very much, bud. I appreciate that a lot. What an absolute gentleman. Yeah, absolutely. Don't buy the shirts. Restart your router before you start the stream. Good call, mate. I will do that. Thank you, everyone, for watching, though. We're going to do a FIFA stream tonight in about half an hour. Come and join us. Gash internet, man. Oh, it's fucking done it again. Oh, piss poor, mate. Piss off, mate, with the gash internet. It's fucking gone again. Piece of wank fucking internet, man. Right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, guys. Don't know if you can hear me. Oh, bollocks, mate. It's gone again. Right, we're gonna refresh it, guys. We're gonna refresh it and give it a fucking refresh. Fucking absolute bloody piss poor Glazer-esque dash. See you on the next one, folks. Thank you all for watching. Drop a thumbs up on it, all that stuff. Follow us on social media at Flying Pig United on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Twitch. Check out the website, UnitedFlyingHigh.com. Dash internet from Beardy Branson. Cheers to you all for watching. Have a good one. FIFA in a bit. See you then, folks. See